Hello, and welcome to Umfend by AIHASTO. Link in the description to purchase this game. It's available for $4.99, but it's pay what you want as long as it's above $4.99. So pay what you want as long as it's above $4.99. There's also a demo available of this game if you want to jump in and see what you like. Or you could do what I've done and just jump headfirst into it and see what's up. So Umfend is described as being an atmospheric horror game about love and time. So we're going... Oh, and also heart-shaped objects. That's also mentioned on the itch.io page. I didn't read too much about it, but I figured we can, get together, figure out what's up. There were a few options in the settings for like the graphics and such. 1996. That's when my sister was born. So I'm not sure what I wanted to do exactly with the graphics because if we could come in here, we can't mess with it. There was like a pixelated setting as well that I believe the demo utilized the pixel setting. But I figured we would just jump in, see what was up. Was there a control option there? No, just mouse sensitivity and volume. Appears to be a key down here. I also seem to be wearing a hoodie of some sort. Sky looking mighty ominous. Did it say it was Monday? I believe it said it was Monday, 1996. I've already forgotten. I wasn't paying too terribly much attention to the date. I saw 96 and was thinking what I was doing at the time, which was playing with Thomas the Tank Engine. We also seem to move pretty slowly. None of the options, of course, being the keys in the video game, the keys of my keyboard, I should say, seem to do anything. So this seems to be the movement speed we're moving at a very leisurely pace. We don't have anything to fear. We're home. We're home. I'll assume we're home. Looks like something's happened recently. Maybe a storm blew by, knocked over this table. Seems to be blueprints of some sort. Perhaps there was some kind of construction project going on. Some interesting red flowers. A lot of these cans. What do these say? Fleer? Huh, I don't know what Fleer is. Oh yeah, something happened in here. Something bad happened in here. Not a storm. I assume storm because of the sky. But if we look in here, something definitely happened in there. So before we go in there, let's continue to leisurely stroll around. Can I open this door? I do have a key of some sort that we picked up. Can't ring that doorbell. Is this I don't know if this is behind the house or the front of the house. It's hard to say. It looks like the front of the house, but I've never lived in a home with a gated off wall like that, so it's hard for me to say. So I'm guessing this is the front of the house. It's just a little strange for me personally. Cannot seem to climb the ladder, so I guess we'll make our way back over. I actually don't seem to be able to surmount the border along the pathway in front of the house, so we'll just go around it and come over here. Actually, I think I was able to get over it over here. Interesting. That looks like something I should be able to pick up. That alarm clock, some kind of gear. So something very bad happened here. Someone doing a science experiment of some sort, some weird magic. Who's to say? Something involving time. Okay, it's 9 years later, so it's 2005 now. 2005. Okay, so it was 96. Something bad happened. We were doing something weird in our garage. Something bad happened. And then time passed. A lot of time passed. Oh, I saw the word rift. Never a good thing. Word rift, not a good... Oh, we move a little quicker now. Perhaps we were injured previously. Find the coordinates, the place of the rift. We have to insert batteries, warm plant, add seed, pour Fleer, whatever that is, run machine, input coordinates, activate crystal. Do not drink the Fleer. When I saw it at first, I saw the EER and was like, oh, beer. Okay, whatever. And, if it was beer, I'd have no problem drinking it. Because beer, it's gross bread water. But Fleer, who knows what it could taste like? It could be so tasty. But no, we've been told not to drink it, so we won't. And that looks very ominous. I'm going to stand on it. Probably don't want to stand here. At all. A very sparse tool. Very sparse tools, but when all you have is a hammer, every problem can be surmounted with a hammer. So, I mean, hey, place a seed here. Okay, so we're doing something with plants. Fill with Fleer. We're doing something with plants, something with a rift. We got to warm the plant. Okay, so what do we need to do first? We need to do something with batteries first. Insert batteries. Do we insert the battery here? Appears to be 5 batteries we need in a strange shape. Can I crouch? No, it doesn't seem to be a crouch. Doesn't seem to be a jump. So everything should be at about eye level that we need, unless there's just a key I didn't hit. I tried C and shift. Oh, I guess I didn't try control. Just the standard buttons for that kind of thing. So I'm not sure how scavenger hunty this game's going to be, how much we're going to need to like look around and like, haha, you know, the battery was hidden on a shelf you might have not looked on. Seeing as we just found two just lying around, I'm guessing it's not going to be overtly like that. No, okay, we don't want to go out. Well, we can turn out the lights. Very striking darkness, you know, no other light sources in the room. Interesting. All right, so we have 3 of our 5 batteries. Nice little painting of a forest trail. Can I mess with the blinds? No, we can't mess with the blinds. Interesting. Okay, so we need to find more batteries. We need to find some FLIR. We know there was some FLIR out there 9 years ago, but who's to say if the state of that yard has changed in 9 years? One would assume. Oh, I was like, what the hell is up with this? I saw the handles, but it's just like a glass case. I don't interact with glass very often, so it was very confusing for me. Oh, this is a seed? Oh, boom, baby. I'm so good at finding all the things we need. Oh, I can't seem to move. Oh, I must have just gotten stuck on something. I thought something scary was about to happen. A light source for our kitchen. Oh, this is a cute little kitchen. Someone who has lived in... What the hell is this? It's just like a piece of bread or some kind of mango in this like pot on the... I'm not exactly sure what that is. Maybe it's a hunk of meat of some sort. Some shoes down there. Obscured by the darkness in a very scary way. This is a very cute kitchen. As someone who's lived in a very small apartment for a long time, a kitchen being its own separate room and being just a cute little thing like this is very, very appealing to me. We turn on the water. We can turn it off. Oh, we filled up our glass with water. Maybe that was something we needed to do. I was just interested because, it's the FLIR. The tasty, tasty FLIR. The forbidden taste. The forbidden flavor. The one that we want the most. Do we want it the most because it's forbidden? Oh, there's a heart. I picked it up and a little guitar strummed. I'm guessing the hearts are like the hidden collectibles of this game. There was a thing on the menu that said hearts. So perhaps, it's like some kind of like bonus secret ending thing. Who's to say? Who's to say? Oh, interesting. I thought the stuff with the rift would be a longer-term goal, but we seem to be acquiring all the things we need pretty quickly. Oh, is that a door stopper or is that like a power plug? Yeah, no, because the door would open that way, so I'm not exactly sure what that is. Maybe it is a power plug of some sort. There's a ball in the corner. Must be kids somewhere in this house if there's just a ball laying around in the corner. But I believe we have everything we need. There does seem to be no run button. We do travel faster than we did previously. Whether that was us or someone else, it's hard to say. We seem to be wearing the same clothes. So something happened 9 years ago. We've been doing this ever since, I suppose. It's hard to say. Let's insert our batteries just to start off with. Okay, batteries in. What's next? Warm plant. How do I warm the plant? I just got to spin this a lot and that'll warm the plant? It's hard to say. Oh wait, I can pick it up? Seemed like it did something. Maybe I'm heating the plant now. Plant seems to be being heated at the very least. Maybe I had to like screw it in to like make the to proof it so like the heat will stay in of some sort. I'm not exactly sure. Like enclose it. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, warm plant. Add seed. Seed go in here. And we pour the FLIR in there. Am I pouring the FLIR? Maybe I poured the FLIR. Turn it on. Did I turn the key enough? Is this like a crank situation? Yeah, it's like a crank situation. Okay, so we've started the thing. Okay, so we need to run machine, input coordinates, and activate crystal. How do we run the machine? Should be a button somewhere to run the machine. Maybe. Well, it probably has to do with this big old machine with all the buttons. Let's hit the green. Oh, I was gonna say hit the green button because it's different. But seems to be quite a few buttons. Oh, something over here. Oh boy, is this gonna be a puzzle? Oh boy, I'm excited for a puzzle. What are we doing here? What are my options? Okay, so what am I trying to do? I'm not exactly sure what we're trying to achieve here. Maybe we're supposed to be trying to fill up the I was gonna say the pie chart, but it's just a circular graph. Oh, did I get it? It kicked me out. I must have done it. I don't understand. Well, there's an X and Y, but I kind of just brute force that as opposed to figuring out what the actual puzzle was. However, we were tuning it. Didn't, I guess, understand the logic of what was happening. Oh, we could have turned on that radio the entire time. Okay, so we've run machine. We input the coordinates, I guess. That's what that was. We'll activate the crystal. Now let's see what happens. So we know something happened in 1996. Was what happened in 1996 a result of what we did here in 2005? Did somebody attempt to do this back in 2005? It's hard to say. Is this a warp that we should go through? Oh, that was automatic to some degree. Can reset the power in the kitchen. All right. Okay, so it's hard to say. It seems like we're messing with some kind of strange warp. Now we've entered the part of the game where everything's scary and dark. Who's to say what's happening anywhere? I didn't see like a power breaker in here. Oh, here it is. Okay, I was like, I didn't see this, but you know, it's the kind of thing you tend to ignore. I have my power breaker literally sitting right next to my desk, and I ignore it so often. I was like, I thought there was a window in here. There's a window in here. I'm just not very observant, I guess. Oh, did somebody very scarily walk into the garage? What's up with I mean, we've made a strange rift, and we've also, our garage door is propped slightly open. Someone could very easily slide in through there, like we've seen in maybe a previous game we played before. What is this? Handcuffs, hooks of some sort? Were those on the ground previously? It's hard to say. The parts are gone. They've stolen a battery. They've stolen... No, the seed's still there. So I'm not sure what parts are all missing. We have time to talk. I'm here. I will return to you. We have time to talk. Okay. So we still, you know, they wiped down our thing to communicate with us, but they still wanted to communicate with us that we're not supposed to. Do not drink the fleer. Even this entity that we're now interacting with does not want us to drink the fleer. They want the fleer for themselves. No, okay. We need to work. We need to find a battery and whatever else was missing. I actually had a little bit of a hard time to processing what all was missing. Is there something on the ground? Well, there's no crouch, so if I'm not able to pick at it from afar. What the hell is this on the ground? It's like some kind of like metal, just like a bent metal bar of some sort. Interesting. Oh, hello. Are you the person from 1996? Are you us? They seem to be warping around to some degree, so I guess our rift was a success. I mean, it's hard to say what we were trying to do and why. We do seem to be playing with some strange metaphysics of some sort. I mean, the game's about love and time, so we can only assume that time travel was involved. Maybe somebody died in 1996 because of an accident. We're trying to bring them back. Maybe that warp, the strange thing that happened in 1996 was caused because of our warp. It's really hard to say. I mean, I suppose we'll find out as we go along. I wonder what kind of seeds those are. I'm thinking about it. Is that a real mushroom or is that just like a toy mushroom? It's hard to say, but for some reason they decided to mount a mushroom. Oop, the lights went out. Very scary. Let's come back out here. We can turn the lights back on. Oh, we cannot turn the lights back on. Kitchen is a foregone conclusion. But this room's open up. Oh, a bathroom. Can we turn the lights on in the bathroom? We can. But, okay, so I was going to say when we saw the kitchen light being on the outside, I was like, oh, that's kind of a weird thing. Why would you do that? The reason they've done that is for horror. You know, typically you put the light switch for the room inside the room because that makes sense. But in this case, they've done it to be scary. Are we wearing a mask or is this an aesthetic thing? It seems to be an aesthetic thing where we look kind of like someone wearing a mask. Our eyes blink, so it definitely isn't a mask. It's just an aesthetic thing. Or maybe we've already been affected by the void, our warp, our rift, who's to say? Oh, did I manage to get out? No, I did not manage to get out. I wasn't sure. Time. Time. Yeah? You in the bathroom? I'm sorry, don't want to scare you, but I, too, would like to leave the bathroom. Oh, can I see someone in the mirror? Don't see anyone in the mirror. Yeah, on the ceiling. Oh, I thought that was a window for a second. But yeah, the light switches being on the outside. I saw that and I thought that was weird. Like, why the hell would you do that? But they've done that for horror, so people can shut off the lights while we're inside of a room. We can't get out. What can I interact with? I mean, I saw the time. Maybe there's something else written on the wall that I've yet to notice. The screen did glitch a little when that happened, and I can only assume that means we're interacting with this entity who's come from beyond the rift to some degree. What else can I do? Can I flush the toilet? Maybe we can set up like a Morse code toilet flushing scenario. Is there something I'm not doing here? I mean, I already checked the mirror for something scary in the mirror, but nothing scary is popping out at me in the mirror. We heard somebody. Somebody's in here with... Oh, there it is. There's a heart. I mean, it doesn't seem to be one of those collectible hearts like we saw on the side of the refrigerator, but it is a new drawing. Perhaps in seeing that, maybe it activated something. The screen didn't glitch out. We picked up something. I'm not sure. It's some kind of wire. Oh, there we go. Something happened. I'm guessing it's parts for the thing. Something it glitched, so I'm guessing something. Oh, the door's open now. We can get out. Now the whole house is bathed in darkness. Let's go into the kitchen again. Our very scary kitchen. Oh, we can see what's on the floor now. We can see slippers. I'm not sure. Oh, slippers with cats. I couldn't see the cat because the cat was upside down. Can we turn back on the power, or are we? No, we will be bathed in darkness. I was gonna say forever to be dramatic, but I mean, we don't know when the lights will come back on. We're kind of at the mercy of this entity, whoever they may be. There was a bit of a story write-up, I believe, on the itch.io page. If I'm recalling correctly. I've played a lot of games. It's hard to remember which ones are which, so I'm not sure how much of the story I should have known coming into the game. The cable is restored. Well, I mean, we're still short a battery. Nothing new written on here. Some of our fleer might have been drunk while we were gone. It's hard to say. So I guess we need to just go back in and find our battery. Yeah, because I don't know all the pieces that were missing. There was something about activating the crystal. Maybe there used to be a crystal in there. So we're missing a battery at the very least. So let's march back on in the house. Oh, the power came back on? No, the power did not come back on. Our flashlight went off, and there was some hands down there. Don't know exactly. Oh, the game forced me to turn around. The game was maybe there was. Okay, so we saw the hands. And they went up there, and I was like, oh, I wish we could crouch so we could look under the table. And then the game forced me to turn around. Still not sold on this whole like keeping your garage door slightly open. Like, oh, something's happened out here. There's grass and butterflies. I say particles of some sort, but no, they are absolutely butterflies. Also an empty bird cage. Heavy with symbolism, I'm sure. Oh, something's happening over there. The crystal? Oh, what was that? That looked like a hairless, like bloody animal of some sort. Rifts, typically not the kind of thing that you want to mess with. Rifts, when you start messing with rifts and time and space and love, things can go awry. And things have definitely gone awry here. Also, there's I don't know what kind of animal cage this is, or even if, I was going to say, if it is an animal cage, but what would you have a cage for? Because that's too big or too small for a person, so it's hard to say. Looks too big for like gerbils or hamsters of some sort. Maybe it's another kind of bird cage. I'm unfamiliar. I've only had a bird, my dad had a bird when I was very young, but I don't really remember much of that. The plants are gone except for this bit in the corner. Let's see, what is this? Oh, we didn't really get to get a good look at it. Do you remember me? It's hard to say. It gave me an opportunity. It's hard to say because I don't know who we are, why we're doing this. We're messing around with time for some reason. Did we get a tool? We didn't get the crystal back. But there's someone here. They know us. Do we know them? Hard to say. Not exactly sure. Still the warning for not drinking the fleer is there. Still seem to be unable to close this garage door. Maybe all of this could have been avoided. Had we closed the garage door, maybe then, this being wouldn't have gotten in. Surely our rift would have not had anything to do with that. Still no. Still not going outside. There's so much to see, so much to do on the inside of this house. So we'll poke around. What the hell is this? Just like a pole? Maybe it's for laundry or some other miscellanea. Yeah, poles are very useful. Anyone who's played a D&D will forever know that the use of a pole, being able to just poke something with a 10-foot pole, always a useful thing to do. Lights are out, but what's on? I was gonna be like, oh, the lights are out, but what's in here? Like out and in are no, damn it, I was like out and in were opposite, but they were, and I just botched it because I like the kind of. It would have been very funny had I landed the joke, but it didn't work. Oh, something's on the TV. I love a good old television show. Let's watch some television. So there was a beating heart. Now there's something there. It's hard to say what it is. Should I go in and approach it? Is it going to scarily run out at me? Oh, the door is closed. And I can't get in. And the light, I believe the light was off in there previously. So this entity, this being, is giving me the runaround. Also, this is a cute rug. I like it. Oh, those don't go there. Those don't go there. Entity, hey, you didn't pay for these chairs and such. Why would you do that? That's very rude. I'm sure we could talk. If I'm doing something that has upset you, we can talk about it. Hey, should I approach the window, or is that just like to see that someone was looking in at me? It seems to be two different entities. There seems to be the entity that looks more like a traditional horror monster. Then there's this the girl with the purple hair who's running around. Maybe they're one and the same, different like stages of like warping in, warping out of reality. It's hard to say. What exactly is going on here? Because like I said, I don't remember if this one had a plot write-up that I've forgotten in the time it took me to come around and play it. Yeah, remember. I wish I could remember. Did you forget? I may have forgotten. I may have forgotten you. I would love to sit down and talk about it. My memory is not too terribly good, so I would love to remember whoever you are. I would love for the three of us, the two of us, to sit down and talk about it. I'm guessing that there aren't two separate entities. Not like there's the purple hair girl and then the more traditionally scary monster one. I'm guessing that it's a single entity and like different states of composition. I'm not exactly sure how to describe that, but like there's a weird rift at work here. Something scary is happening. Something scary is going to appear to us in that mirror at some point. Maybe not now. Maybe not. I was going to say maybe not later, but then I was like, well, then I've run out of options there. That's fine. I guess back into the kitchen. Hey, are you still outside? Do you still want to talk? I mean, you didn't want to talk before, but I'm not exactly sure what I should be doing. I also do not want to just poke my head out the window, because that's like the prime easiest thing for a jump scare. And even when you're ready for a jump scare, if they're loud, they're still very loud and they'll make me jump and hurt my ears. Oh, hey, it's you. I don't know if I should run away from you, but I was going to say, but I'm not going to, because I want to know what's going on. I want to know who that is. I don't believe that's the same. It doesn't look like the same being that we saw previously, but perhaps like it was just doused in like oil or tar of some sort, whereas previously it looked a bit more like bloody and biological. Whereas that one had a bit of a head crab zombie feel to it. Something weird was happening with the camera there, probably just because I walked through the window. Suppose back into the bathroom. The bathroom is open and beckoning us and dark. But we can turn on the light. I mean, we don't have our flashlight out, but I mean, this room can very easily become dark again. Oh wait, the lights are on. Let's just get a better look at our hoodie. It's a nice hoodie, gray with some red. It's an easy color combination. Plenty of people do it, but it's classic for a reason. A gray black with a red. Very strange ceiling. I always liked. This is a weird tangent. I saw the hoodie over there and thought it was the thing we saw before. Not a big fan of this wallpaper. Like as for an actual home, for a very scary thing. Yes. Not saying like the texture is bad, but just like for actual living in a home, wouldn't want this wallpaper. But it has like a grandma feel to it, but also kind of a Silent Hilly feel. And I think it's probably just the color scheme that makes me think Silent Hill, the horror. Also, this is a horror game, so of course it makes me think of a horror game. Not exactly sure what the hell this is. It looks like a thing to like some kind of rack of some sort, but I don't know what you'd put there. Like umbrellas? I don't know. Can we go outside now? Still no. Still no. Can we go back into the garage? No, the garage does not want to open either. So, what is this wire? Some kind of rope. Oh, but yeah, I was just about to say I always like looking at ceilings, because some ceilings are boring and they're made out of like the same stuff as like the wall. Like the wall and the ceiling would be made out of the same material, but sometimes they're that weird like popcorn stuff. I feel like that's fallen out of vogue in recent years. I haven't seen a popcorn style roof in a while, but I always appreciated those because I thought they looked fun. Like it was just like, oh, a weird popcorn. And I'm kind of a taller person, not like super duper tall. I'm 6 even. So like sometimes you go into a home, it's like, oh, I can touch the ceiling. And whenever it's popcorn, it was always fun to rub my finger along the popcorn. Oh, battery. Nice. That was one of the things we needed. I don't know what else we were missing from the machine. We were missing the crystal. We learned about that. We're missing the crystal for sure. We were missing a battery for sure. But other than that, I don't know. Oh, and there's no light out here. Are we going to be ambushed by one of our entities? Probably not until we put the battery in, right? Anybody? Oh, what's that? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a light bulb. Well, all right. Well, we've restored power to the machine at the very least, not to the whole thing. I'm guessing this door is going to be slammed shut on us. No, not going to slam shut on me. Oh, hey, can we talk? That's probably a no. That probably means that we're not going to talk. Not just yet. So I'm guessing, the game being about time and love, probably something to do with bringing somebody that we loved back through this rift. So yeah, now this looks like the... Oh, hey, I was going to say it looks like the purple-haired girl we saw previously, but a bit more monster-esque, as if it had merged with one of the other entities we had seen. Well, there's scary music happening, so I'm not exactly sure. Up until this point, there hasn't been a fail state in the game, so I'm not sure if we should be, like, afraid for, like, the continuous play of the video game. Like if, like when the monsters approach me, I've typically just walked towards them because I'm interested in them. But I'm not sure if it'll hit a point where we'll need to hide from them or anything. It doesn't seem like there's much in the way of like hiding or being able to run. So I'm doubtful of that. The game is described as being atmospheric. So maybe it's more about experiencing what is happening here than anything. Well, we don't have the crystal, so... Anything written in here? No, just I'm here, I will return to you. So based on the themes of love, the fact that someone's trying to write to us, probably trying to bring somebody back from the dead, I'm guessing, via time travel. That'd be my guess at the moment. And maybe something's gone horribly wrong here. Maybe they had done something with a warp, like as if like maybe they were like a cool science person trying to do cool science. But then they got sucked into a different dimension. We're trying to bring them back from another dimension. It's hard to say. We haven't really gotten a lot of context. And also, if there was context, I accidentally glossed over it on the itch.io page. But, we'll figure it out together. Sometimes the context, it's irrelevant. We'll figure it out together. Doesn't seem to be anything in here. This thing on the ceiling always gets me. Because the first time I saw it, I thought it was a window. And now that there's, entities out and about, I keep expecting for something to be on the ceiling, trying to, like skitter across it in a very scary fashion. I feel like we've looked around everywhere in the house, but nothing's popped out at us just yet. Maybe I should walk towards the scary window. Maybe I should mess with the breaker. I don't know. There is an ominous beat in the background. Something's happening. Maybe I should go to the door. Maybe I didn't interact with the door this time. Is it just no as usual, or yeah, just no? Maybe I missed something in the garage. Maybe there was something I should have done in the garage. Because we're just missing the crystal, right? Like, that's here. Our tasty Fleer's here. Doesn't seem like I can interact with any of the other things. Not even our good old radio. We can't even listen to the radio. The way this glows keeps making me think it's some kind of item. This must be a power socket, right? Like, they're in strange places that I don't expect to see a power socket, but I don't know what the hell else those could be. So I guess we'll just continue onwards looking around. Oh, something happened. I don't know what I did to make something happen, but I did make something happen. What are these? Just like a little like potted plant thing. Now what changed out here? Still no. Yeah, I don't blame you. There's a lot going on. And if we were just to leave, that'd be too easy, and be frankly offensive to this being that we've entered into contact with, to just kind of like bail. We have a bit of a rapport going on, and to just leave in the middle of this just because we don't know what to do, or because we're afraid or anything. It'd be so rude. Like, hey, this being has come from 1996, another dimension. Who's to say? Who's to know? I mean, they know, and if we could sit down and talk about it, we could. But based on the fact that they are not talking to us and they seem to have an interest in us, I'm guessing they can't just sit down and talk. There's something preventing them from doing that. And I'm guessing the fact that we keep seeing, like, different versions of this entity, perhaps that has something to do with it, like, like I said, something like about their state of composition. Like, perhaps, should I be looking out this window for a little bit so something scary can come out and jump at me? No? I mean, something glitched, which means I think something happened. But I'm not exactly sure what's happening here in the moment. Maybe I should just spin around in circles, which I know it probably sounds stupid, but, like, maybe there's something, like, behind me and I need to, like, catch it. So maybe I should go, like, whoa. But yeah, so I'm guessing this entity can't make contact with us in a traditional way for whatever reason. Maybe because, we brought them in through a rift, so they just can't, like, maintain a, like, linear time, like, they can't stay like themselves in a linear time fashion, etc., etc. Sci-fi stuff, weird sci-fi stuff that is obviously above my thought range. Now, I'm not exactly sure what we should be doing here. We've wandered around a few times, just poking around in the corners. We've made a few glitchies happen, which I assume the glitchies mean that we're making progress, but I don't know what's caused them. It seems to have been a bit arbitrary when they've happened. Like, I would just go into a corner and all of a sudden it would glitch and something would happen. So I don't know. Maybe there's just something obvious I'm overlooking. I think I'll cut away for a little bit until I figure it out. Oh, hey, I was able to open the refrigerator. I'm not sure if that was something I should have done earlier, but I opened the refrigerator, and there's a beating heart in here. There's some candies, a couple eggs, 4 eggs. You could make a good breakfast out of that. I mean, I typically go for 3 and then some beans, but, some black beans to be specific. But, I mean, 4 eggs, you could just do 4 eggs. Or you could eat the human heart. Oh, it's for me! I suppose, I don't know if that's human. It looks a little large. I don't know how large a human heart is, but that looks a bit bigger than what I would assume it would be. But hey, it's for us, and I'm not going to turn it down. We'll figure out a meal. We got a human heart. We have a heart. I shouldn't say human. We don't know if it's human specifically. We'll take the heart, we'll take the eggs, and we'll figure out a meal. There was also a zucchini or something on the counter. I would have liked a few more. Oh, hey. See, I wouldn't. Are you going to come inside? Should I hide? Well, it doesn't seem like I have much of a choice. The only thing I could do is to slip outside underneath there. Something. Oh, hearts. Some bugs. Oh, I don't like this. There's also the weird black ooze coming up with the bugs. The bugs bother me more. I'm not a fan of bugs in the house. Like, I don't mind bugs, but once they get in the house, I'm not a big fan. They seem to be just disappearing into the floor. They don't seem to be approaching us. But we were also given this heart, so somebody did this for us. So maybe I shouldn't look a gift horse in the cockroach. We should just accept our gift. Drink some Fleer. Don't drink the Fleer. We're not going to drink the Fleer. We were told not to drink the Fleer. We will not drink the Fleer. Still can't get out. So what? Something happened. Not exactly sure. Well, the bugs have stopped. And a sound happened. Oh, was this chair here before? I don't think this chair was here before. Something on the ceiling? Not exactly sure. Can we leave now? Oh, there. Hey. Hello? I mean, I don't. I'm sorry. So, I mean, if we... 11 years? I thought it was... Well, I suppose 9 years have passed, but perhaps the ignoring began 2 years previous to whatever happened. In the newspapers. I mean, yeah, that's not exactly the proper response to this being, but I mean, person. We know they're a person. They just seem to be in a strange state of being. So it seems that there was a one-sided affection here. Something happened to her. We can assume maybe with our experiments, I mean, we could assume that this is our house. We can only assume this is our house since we don't know her. Probably not her house, and we're in her house. Hey, what's up? Are you one and the same? So 11 years, 9 years have passed. There's not a light switch over there. How'd you do that? So we know, 9 years have passed. We don't know at what level of school the heart is empty. That's full of symbolism. So we don't know exactly like what level of school they were back then. She said that we ignored her at school. We don't know if it's like a college, if they were children. It's hard to say. What is that little button? Maybe it's an oven light. Interesting. So we don't know like if maybe we're like a Dexter like scientist, like genius child, or if we were like some kind of like weird, comic book level like genius college student, doing weird stuff, and then she got involved in our weird experiment by accident. It's hard to say, but she wanted our affection, and we didn't pay attention to her. And I have to say, we were frankly very rude with her when it was like, well, something bad happened to me. Didn't you read the newspaper? You know, the response isn't like, well, fuck you, I don't read newspapers. It's very rude. You know, I mean, we don't know their relationship other than that we ignored her. So perhaps, you know, we don't know if we didn't like her and, oh, that's bad. You know, we're being given an option here. Not exactly. Not exactly sure we should. Oh, we were taking away. I thought we were gonna push it in the thing. And I was like, I don't exactly want to do that, but oh, slammed right on my face. It hurt a whole hell of a lot. But you know, maybe we deserved it. I don't know how antagonistic we were towards her. If it was just we ignored her, as in we didn't, you know, notice she existed, or if we ignored her like actively, like she was like, oh hey, want to hang out, and we're like, oh, you know, we don't know the nature of the relationship, how one-sided this is, how, you know, bad their relationship were. It's hard to say. Seeing as we don't know her, I'm guessing it's probably fair to say that we just, you know, didn't notice that she existed. You know, she had a one-way crush that either wasn't vocalized, or if it ever was vocalized. I was getting tripped up on that because I was like, I don't want to accidentally say Vocaloid, and then I basically accidentally said Vocaloid. So we don't know if she tried to vocalize it and we shot her down and then just forgot she existed. If perhaps she just never vocalized it, and you know, the one way, you know, state of her affection. Not to like blame it on her or anything, but you know, we didn't know she existed. She didn't say anything to us. I mean, sure, we didn't cast her way, but you know, it's hard to know what a person's thinking without, you know. Oh shoot! The way that the red thing came into view, that really like kind of scared me. Okay, so connect. I was like, it did scare me, but then I kind of like flip flopped on the words I wanted to use. Is the crystal back? I mean, the crystal is very strange, so it looks like it might be back. So what do we need to do here? Oh, that's a long ass arm. Ever thought about like basketball or something? So something strange is happening to her. I mean, I guess we don't specifically know that it's a she, but you know, I think the game is called it's called Umfend, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it also is referred to as Anita, and I think Anita's traditionally a feminine name, so I mean we can assume she. I mean, we probably shouldn't, but we probably can, but we shouldn't. You think I forgot? I do not think you forgot. Remember me. I mean, I'm Anita. I mean, I know that now. Well, in canon, out of canon. Like, the player, knew that you were called Anita because the game page is labeled Anita, even though the game is called Umfend. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Like most of the things I say, never know if I'm saying them right. So it's interesting. So she likes us. We don't know she exists, and I guess we did something. We did something to her, accidentally, on purpose. Who's to say? Maybe what happened to her wasn't related to what we saw at the beginning of the game. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So it's hard to say. Like, we don't know exactly what happened to her. Were we doing an experiment and she ended up getting caught in the crossfire? Did just something happen to her, and like, you know, our experiment we're doing now has affected her in some way? I mean, I guess the only way we can know is if we continue and try to learn more about her. Is that your eye? I mean, I tried to click it, which is probably a little rude. Yeah, okay. Well. Oh, there's more. Oh, man, we got an entire eye infestation. You hate to see that. It's so hard to clean out. What are we going to do with this? Oh, something in here? No, it was just the eyes blinking. More eyes? Yeah, there's a lot of them. Probably going to get everywhere. We got to call a extinguish. What's the word? A pest person? You don't call them extinguishers. Yeah. What's this over here? The phone is sitting behind the windowsill, but you know, there's blinking over here. We can come over here. There's some arms. They're not long like the other arms. Hey, what's up? Can I do anything for you? Oh, your fingers. You probably shouldn't do that. That doesn't look comfortable. Oh, it got me. Will you return to me? Well, would rather not die. Maybe we could do something. Hey, I'm doing some weird science. Maybe I don't have to die. Maybe we can bring you back. I'm assuming that this is a ghost. Must find the key. Oh, we're missing the key. I noticed that at some point and when I was wandering around. Maybe we don't have to die. Maybe we can do you a solid as opposed to doing us an unsolid. Perhaps we can all win here as opposed to me losing and joining you in this strange state of undeath. Umfend. Who's to say? The lights have gotten... The color is very strange. There's a new filter over the screen, which, I'm a fan. It looks pretty cool. The game's aesthetic is nice. It had a pixel setting that I believe that the demo used that I just didn't turn on because it wasn't on by default. So I figured, let's play with the default settings. I mean, other than the resolution. I've of course bumped up the resolution just to be what was convenient for me. Is this the crystal? The crystal? Hey, did you take the big version of her? Perhaps the other version we saw was what she looked like 9 years ago when she died, and that's what she would look like had she continued to grow if the 9 years had passed appropriately. We also haven't been able to get into that room. I assume it's a bedroom of some sort, which is a little confusing that we're gated off from it because I'm still under the assumption this is our house because there's no way it's her house because we don't know who she exists. We didn't know that she existed, so it'd be weird for us to just be like, oh yeah, this girl died, but I don't know about that. But then I moved into her house and did weird things here. Although maybe it could be some weird timey-wimey stuff where she lived here and she died because of a weird science experiment we did, which caused ripples in the past, which made her die, which made her house available, which made us take... But that's probably thinking too weird. We also got warped, so maybe I'm on the wrong track of where to look for this key. That's a spoon. I almost was like, I found the key, but no, that is a spoon. Spoons could be used as a key. If you melted it down, reshaped it, or had a very specific spoon-shaped lock. We're just getting played with now. Now we're playing a fun game of warp me around. Also, I realized that we can hide in the corner like that while I was bumbling around trying to figure out what was up earlier. Just something fun, to realize that sometimes you just have a nice little corner you can cram yourself in. It's a totally normal thing to do. Sometimes small places can be claustrophobic, but sometimes they can be comfortable, and it's strange. What do we have in our inventory? Is that the crystal? I'm guessing that's the crystal. Warped again. Warped out into our garage. I suppose we can put the crystal back. Now I have to find the key. Yep, we have to find the key. Me, you think I forgot? Well, she's erased the stuff about us dying. Either, she's setting up for an alley-oop for another scare, or maybe she realized, that's coming on a little too strong. We can work this out. We can figure this out together. I don't know you. And, I can't promise that I'll share your affections. Are we rumbling? I feel like we're rumbling for a second. I can't promise that I'll share your affections, but, you're in a very strange state. I seem to be a science person doing a science experiment. Maybe I can help you. Maybe we can both win. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's time to go into what I assume is the bedroom. Yep, those are definitely eyes blinking. There's no body. Actually, what the hell is this room? Not much of a bedroom. Seems more like storage. Seems like extra couch storage. I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is either. You holding a heart? Seems to be some kind of weird gourd-shaped thing. The door is closed. Meat has appeared over the room. That is absolutely the thing from Half-Life where you walk under it and it grabs you and it sucks. Oh, thank you. Is this for me? Am I supposed to shake it? We're supposed to... Oh, you want me to put it on that? You want me to do that? What next? Where are you pointing? Oh, you want it back? Oh, they wanted a little snack. They didn't want to get up, so I was glad to help. Oh, I must have done something wrong. Let's see. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I took too long. Maybe they just want to... you want more of that? Where are you pointing now? Pointing at that one? And maybe we just need to do a couple of these to sate whatever they want. You want it back? Here you go. Here's your snack. Whatever it is. Probably a metaphor of some sort. Not terribly good at them. You know. Probably something to do with love. This seems like it'd probably err towards the love side of the themes that this game is presenting more so than the time. I like how the arms and stuff are moving around. It's moving around in a very uncanny way that I enjoy the look of. Like sometimes when she points, like I feel like it's probably not that weird, but given like the silhouette nature, it just looks a little strange regardless of what we do. So you can like totally get like our like neck all up in the screen. Oh man, you had a little too much to eat. It's fine. We've all been there. You know, sometimes you just get on a snack train and then you pop and turn into a key. We've all been there. There's no need to be embarrassed. You know, we've all done it. You know, you just snack until you become a key. But it's fine. Can I close the door? No, I saw the handle glow. Something on the floor. Not sure what that is. We'll just not worry about it for the time being. Also, the machine is completely silhouetted in darkness. Maybe it's gone. Let's go ahead and turn our key. Do I need to go activate any of the other machine parts? It's time to see. Yep, the portal has appeared again. Our machine seems totally active. Do we want to step into the machine? We tried to do this earlier, and we weren't able to get in. Now I'm unable to get out. Why did we want to do this? What were we trying to accomplish with this? We don't know what we were trying to do. That's what you're worried about? You're worried about it being noon? Maybe the effects of warping in the machine has altered them. Some kind of two people embracing. Maybe the warp in the machine has messed with our mental state of some sort. We don't remember the whole rigmarole we went through. Oh, we're back in 1996 now. I guess we're coming back to meet the girl. Yeah. So did we die and now we're in the afterlife with her? Did we actually go back in time? Were we trying to save her? Oh, there's more game. I thought that might have been the end. Yeah, I'm acting a little weird. Oh, well. There's a lot to unpack there about what's happened and my level of understanding about what's happening. I like your hair, though. Your hair and your coat thing. What do you call those? Cardigans. Very nice. Oh, the battery. Thank you. So, was she the scientist and we... Alright, so maybe this was her home. She's the scientist. She was doing the science stuff. She got herself blasted into being a spooky entity of some sort. And it wiped her from our memory for whatever reason. I kind of wish the text had a additional white border or something around it to make it a little bit easier to read against the background. Well, that's a cute radio. What's this? Oh, it's a comb. I saw something there. All right, so this is her room. Nice little room, very, very minimalistic. Another heart. Hearts are nice. I can get behind that. Some kind of weird wheel of some sort, perhaps part of her machine. Oh, this is a different home. Interesting. So here's the garage. Here's the door. I'm guessing the front door. It's like there's a room out in the living room. Need to go to the garage. Okay, we can't explore. No dilly-dallying. Let's just get straight to the garage. This house. Just like mine, yeah. I would say just like ours 9 years ago. Yeah, that's a big freaking renovation to remove. Why would you knock out a room? Typically people add rooms, not remove them. Oh, some Umfend chocolate? Is that chocolate? I mean, it looks like a chocolate bar, but there's 2 crackers next to it, which not exactly sure. Maybe Umfend is her favorite kind of chocolate. Who's to say? Oh, is that Fleer? The tasty forbidden flavor? Some kind of generator of some sort here. But where's the battery? Well, battery goes here. She doesn't seem to have the crystal here. Some paint. Maybe the paint's tasty, just like Fleer. Hey, what's up? I did a very good job. I put it right. Oh, our text changed color again. What is that? I can't see. It's too far away. Must be the crystal. Yeah, it looks strange. I wish I could approach. It's the crystal. Yep, that's definitely the crystal. I don't know if I'm supposed to take it from her. She's not saying anything. She's just handing it, so I guess I'll... Oh, yeah. Hey, I didn't really want to take it from you. You can have it back. You could have it back. I'm sorry. I didn't even want to take it, to be honest. I just... nothing was happening. You weren't saying anything, so I figured it might be the right thing to do. Hey, what's up? Okay, so we have a key. We have the crystal. Don't seem to be able to put the crystal in. Perhaps we need to do something to interact with it, or perhaps we're not even supposed to mess with her version of the machine. Maybe things have already gone wrong here. Oh, a heart padlock. That's very cute. Is this going to be no? No, not. It's not even no. It's not even no acknowledgement of it. So we can come over here. We know that there's a kitchen, a room, and stuff over here. Let's see her version of the kitchen. No lights. We don't even have a flashlight, so I'll just wander in, very afraid and scared. The power breaker's still here. I guess it doesn't matter because I don't seem to be able to really do much in this room at the moment. A lot of wine glasses, though. Sounds like someone's in the bathroom, so I'm just gonna peek just a little bit, make sure that like no one's in like the shower. Okay, no one's in the shower. It's the sink. Where are we? That's a good question. What is that? Oh, it's dress. I was like, what the hell is that? Because I didn't want to walk in if anyone was in the shower. Oh, yeah. See, I knew it. I knew. You can't do a mirror. There's always going to be a mirror thing. The mirror thing went on much farther than I thought. Like I assumed it would have happened earlier. Look at how clean this bathtub is. Our bathtub was a wreck. This bathtub, and I'm sorry for stepping on your dress. It's very cute. Got kind of like it's red with like black diamonds, but it makes me think of like a ladybug kind of. So a very long washing machine. Is this real? Hard to say. Hard to say. Oh, also, this tile looks a bit like the wallpaper we have in the future. Is there a bird in the house? Do you need help? Oh, no, you're outside. Having some difficulty, buddy. Yeah, we've all had those kind of days. I'm just glad you're on the outside. I thought you were on the inside. That would have been a whole thing, trying to get you out so you can be comfortable. Also getting you out so I can be comfortable because... no offense, bird, but I don't want you in here. But I mean, there was a bird cage in the future as well, so perhaps pet bird of some sort at some point lived here. Is it because of our experiments? Okay, so maybe we used to be a unit. Oh shoot! It's getting washed away before I could have read it. Yeah, there was a lot here. Why? Something you don't remember. Does that say you're wrong? You're doing? I don't know. It was all washed away before I could have read it all. I'm not a terribly quick reader. Yeah, rough day. Experiments seem to have, yeah, our experiments seem to do that to you. I'm so sorry if, I'm trying to make it better, trying to figure out what we can do. The bird die. No, the bird's still kicking very, very powerfully, jiggling its head. That bird will never die. Bird is too powerful to ever go. All right, so perhaps I should not approach you. No, I can't approach you. Last time you were mad, but now I can approach. I wanted to read that writing there. Damn it. What is this? Oh, it's just a light. Can't get out there just yet. So it's hard to say. So, okay, when we first saw her, she was like, you ignored me at school, but now we seem to be living together to some degree, doing experiments. What's up with your hands? Oh. Yeah, it seems like the warp seems to have done something to her body. I think I did. You and Anita have let us in. Okay, so you are a separate entity. We did something with a rift. No, the Fleer. It's floating away. Okay, so we did something with a rift. We let the no-eyed people in, but I do it all again. But we made a mistake. I'm sorry. I mean, you are definitely not no-eyed people. You have plenty of eyes. a girth of eyes, a wealth of eyes is what I was looking for, not a girth. Your eyes, I mean, your eyes are a little bigger than usual, so a girthy eyes, not incorrect. Not what I was looking for to say, though. So we did something, and we created some new realities, I suppose. We don't remember Anita, the crystal, which seems to be the cause of all the issues we're having. A very strange, warped, rifty crystal. I kept saying rift because I was like, there's a word that's like crystal that I feel like would go well with rift. But no, these beings are not Anita. We don't really know what they are. I'm just gonna come in here. We haven't been in this version of this room. Oh, it's you. Hey, what's up? This is a nice cozy bedroom. I don't think I'm going to give you the crystal. I think I'm going to go the other way. I don't think we want these people here. You know, they seem very scary. I don't know what Anita and us were trying to accomplish. Hey, what's up? But I don't think we wanted to let these things in. Or if we did want to let them in, maybe we were misled about... Well, I was going to say we were misled about their intentions, but we don't know that their intentions are bad just yet. I mean, they're very scary. They're doing very scary things to our home and our memories and Anita. But, you know, maybe it's not their fault. Maybe they're just strange beings that we just cannot comprehend. Who's to say that they're bad? This is a cute little room. I love the treasure chest. I guess I'll give you the crystal. I didn't particularly want to, but it seemed to be the way to progress the game at the moment. And it's a holiday wreath. Who's to know what time it is, or what time of year it is, I mean to say. We were told that it was 1996 and 2005 at separate points in time. I believe we got Monday at one point. I'm not sure if I'm making that up, though. I'm just a little disoriented. I'm very disoriented now. That's the way we came. I cannot move. Okay, something's loading. Are we in school now? Yeah, this looks like a school. That looks like Anita in the distance. It could be a school. It could be a hospital. The outside of an apartment building. It's very hard to say. But she is much faster than us. Don't seem to be able to catch up. What if I walk back? Nope, walking backwards. You know, sometimes when you walk backwards, some weird things can happen in games. Just wanted to give it a shot. But nope, she's heading towards the light, which, once again, you know, that's a metaphor that I can very easily understand. I get heading towards the light. We're trying to chase after her heading into the light. But something makes me think that our work isn't done yet. There's strange beings in our home. There's doors. Oh, hey, she's in here. I thought I saw her in the distance as well. Hard to say if this is the real Anita. This is some kind of strange dimension we're in, if this is a dream. Oh, you have the crystal. You have the beautiful feelings? Is that what those entities are? Are they representatives of feelings? You're just talking about your own feelings? It's hard to say. Oh, that's a very cool trick. Disappearing into leaves. Then leaves appear everywhere. I don't know what the point of this line is. I guess maybe oh, it's not a line. It's like the teacher just gets like a 1-inch raise for some reason. Not exactly sure why. But I suppose that's it. They have a little garden in the classroom. It's very cute. Do we need to water it? I suppose if you think we do, we probably need to water it. We probably wouldn't have had that thought if we didn't need to. Is that a bucket full of water, or is that just a bucket? You know, a bucket not filled with water. Very easily to transition into a bucket full of water. I believe I saw some liquid in there, though. So we don't have to explore around the school to find it. Oh, also, key. We'll go ahead and pick up the key. It made a little guitar jingle, which which makes me think that it was one of the collectible hearts as opposed to the key to the machine that I thought it was in the moment. Interested I wonder how many hearts there are in the game. I suppose once we finish, we can check the menu and see the hearts menu on the opening screen and find out. What do I need to interact with now? Oh, hey. That's very nice. See, this would be lovely in a room. Like, logistically probably not make a lot of sense. Probably be nightmare for the interior of your home, but it looks very nice. Maybe I might remember. I'll give you a push. Can I give you a push? The game does not seem to allow me to give you a push. Is your back weird or is it just your dress? No, her dress just has like little frilly things. I saw the rope down there too and thought like she might have had like a big ass like scar on her or something. Yeah, but I don't know. I might remember. I'm not exactly sure. Don't know what I need to do now. Maybe I should try to leave the room again. Just take my eyes off you. Maybe something. Oh, you wrote something up here. Let's see. I love you. Yeah, our favorite chocolate called Umfend. You love Umfend. You love the beautiful feeling of love. I love you love. Oh, now that's a pretty easy to understand metaphor. The tree going away. Sorry about your hands. They're pretty cool tentacles. Yeah, our experiments seem to have boinked things pretty badly. Oh, buddy. Buddy. Don't trust the past you. See, it's very easy for me to trust the old one, because the old one, looks like what we remember, but this one could be one of the what I previously referred to as one of Neil Cicierga's no-eyed people, even though bad phrasing of the name. But it's, we're probably supposed to trust this one because it looks scary. It's asking us to trust, but it could be a trick from one of the monsters. Now, probably should just go ahead and listen to that one. This one's very easy to listen to, though, because you could say oh, well, her face is scary. Our face is exactly the same. Our face is just as scary as hers. See, we were told not to trust her, so I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna trust the one with the scary hands. Yeah. See, this reaction doesn't seem to be the reaction that one would expect from the previous time. Oh, there's some weird time looping happening here. This entity pretending to be Anita has time looped us in some weird, if I turn around will you disappear? No. This weird entity's time looped us, trying to get us to just eventually agree to be with her instead of what's probably the real Anita. Probably not a trick there. You could always be which one's the real one? Who's to say? Oh, I thought we said no, but we seem to be chilling with her regardless. I don't have any control over myself at the moment. I don't know who's saying that, but oh, it must be her. Yeah, I don't. Something tells me it's not. It's hard to say. Hard to say what's real. A lot has happened. Reality. Oh, is that? No, not you. I want the other one. Oh, not that one. That wasn't the one I wanted either. I mean, I think there are several levels of entity here. There's the strange, these meat alien things. You gonna jump at me? Oh, those are ribbons. I'm glad you said that those are ribbons. I wouldn't have realized they were. We'll follow the weird little thing. Okay, so we're in we're dealing with multiple worlds, different Anitas we're encountering. We've messed with rifts. We shouldn't have messed with rifts. The crystal, the battery. Very confused about what I'm bringing you. We probably shouldn't be doing. Hey Anita, we've done some bad science. I think. I said weird science earlier for the Oingo Boingo, but I think we're doing some bad science now. I don't think I agree with the science we're doing anymore. I'm going to continue to do. What do I need to? Is this? Oh, space. I need to hit the space button. Hopefully, I haven't doinked this forever since I. Do I just need to wait for it to bounce back? Now, will you go? Okay, cool. I'll go back. Oof! I was worried I doinked it because I pushed the wrong button. Space, and I don't believe we've had to use the space button over the course of this game. Maybe don't. Okay, I'll step on the pedal. I'm thinking this was a mistake, though. Should I just be hitting this as fast as I can? I'm not sure if there was a of rhythm to that I should have done. The previous... Okay, so there's different Anitas. So there's like the Anita who we did the experiment with, our school-age selves, weird nightmare version of her, older with nightmare hands. We got this Bing. Oh, and then we got the Shadow Child, who's unpopped themselves. Should I be... We've also slowed down. I'm not sure what we should be doing. I don't seem to be able to progress this way any further. Our hands have also gotten strange. Yeah, let's turn it off. Anita seems to still be in a spooky state of some sort. Can we undo that? Nope. There we go. We're back to the beginning of the game. Back what caused the weird time rifts and loops. I mean, no. We were told specifically no. Oh, is this just gonna keep looping now? Are we in a state where it's gonna keep? Well, last time you disappeared in a very like. Oh, well, maybe I just wasn't looking. Like I turned around. Maybe it walks out every single time. That weird dog thing's not here. What are you? Other Anitas? Oh, what is on your shirt? Is that like a cat with like it looks like a graph? I can't actually read it. A lot of different Anitas. A nice hoodie, some vases. Who's to say? Oh, we were neighbors. Okay. Okay, so you were the fun one. Oh, we confessed our love. We met Anita at some point, who said that we ignored you at school. If I have someone other than you, it's probably you. There's a lot happening here. A whole hell of a lot happening here. I like these kitties. Is the guitar yours? Science. There are other U's because of science. Yeah, no, you're all you. You're all the same, but you're all different. I understand. Don't worry. I've seen plenty of movies. I totally get what's going on. I didn't sign the document. Which document? You want to speak? Oh, I didn't realize there was a document I was supposed to sign. I mean, we're all nobody, to be fair. Hey, you shouldn't build your entire self-worth on me. You were somebody before I came along. But we're all nobody in the same way. I don't know if you were the one I was specifically coming for, but I totally remember you at this point. Don't know if it's the you that I remember that being you, but we'll figure it out. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. We can figure it out together. Oh, and that's the end of the game? I'm not sure if this game has multiple endings. Okay, so I believe that's the end. We've found our Anita. The Anita that I guess we've chosen is Cool Jacket Anita. They got like a big red coat thing, ready to go on some adventures. I mean, they did say that they were the one who would go into adventures. We would follow along. We can see the apparitions of other Anitas. Can we just sit here on the screen for a while? I just have to hit space to... Is that skipping the credits? I'm not exactly sure. Okay, well, that seems to be the end of the game. I don't know how branching the narrative is in this game. How the endings happen. There did seem to be options where we could have, gone with that other Anita as opposed to the one that we ultimately ended up with. What is... I don't... Okay, so we can turn the character model around. We can go... Oh, Anita remembers everything. Let's go back. Okay, so the other one. Normal Anita remembers everything. Jealous. Secretary. Childhood friend. Nobody. Oh, no. Oh, those are pajamas? Those are cute-ass pajamas. I didn't even realize. Okay, so those are the only character models we can look at. There's also something down in the bottom corner. What is this? Oh, Dead Anita. Oh, okay. The one I was trying to find was Dead Anita. She's wearing the coat that we saw in the end. Real Anita. Oh, okay, so we found the real Anita in the end. Okay, cool. Distorted Anita. Okay, interesting. So I think we did end up making... Oh, I went the wrong way. I wanted to hit E, not Q. Let's see, what other character models are there? Remember all hearts? Oh, is this like if I had found all the hearts, we would have had another character model there? Yeah, it seems like I was gonna say I probably missed something, like as if like, oh, I probably missed some, like as if I had gotten them all, but I doubt. Let's look at the hearts menu. Let's see what. Okay, I feel like we found this one. a couple times. Oh, that's cute. Like, I guess we by finding these, we remember. By finding these, it's like, you know, they have little like flavor text things telling us like how we met. We did find a heart lock at some point, but I didn't pick it up afterwards. Lollipop. Rubber is probably like an eraser. Music box. I don't remember a music box. Souvenir. I think we found this on the couch at some point. Sphere. I don't know. Interesting. So this was a neat little game. Very, very cute. You know, there's a lot of plot there, a lot of story. I suppose, you know, getting all the hearts, we could get the more definitive version of what was up with the relationship between the player character and Anita, and maybe what exactly happened with the rift. But I enjoyed this game. It was cute. It looked nice. You know, it was properly spooky. It definitely hammered home its promised themes of being about love and time and being an atmospheric horror game. I enjoyed it a lot, and it is available on the itch.io. If you watch this and went, ooh, ding dang, I saw some of the hearts that I should have collected that maybe I didn't notice, or maybe you're itching to collect some of them. It's available on itch.io for $4.99. There's also a demo if for whatever reason watching me play through mostly the entirety of the game, there were a few options I didn't select at the end, because, you know, you can go do that yourself. You can choose to be with the fake Anita. I'm gonna stay with my real Anita. Thank you very much. You know, you can go check that out. The dev, I actually don't remember if they have other games on their itch.io, but I can solve that very easily by boop. We can view all, and yeah, they have some other games, so you can come. You can play some other games by AIHASTO. I believe that's how you say that. I'm sorry. So, yeah, you give the game a try, give the game a play. Go play some of their other games. Check it out. This was Umfend by AIHASTO.